Can you talk about being down 10-0 and then when it's 66-66, the feeling about being down, the feeling about coming back, what it was like for you guys?
We just tried to, we just came together as a group and just tried to, just saying we're only down 10, just make some plays, make some stops, and we get back in the game, So I'm really proud of our team for fighting back. But, the outcome didn't come as we wanted to, but we're just going to keep on progressing from here.
What do you make of Julius, just the way he had such a rough start and the way he delivered for you guys down the stretch?
I mean, he's a great player, We when he gets it going, we look for him, and he had just had it going tonight, so we just kept on feeding him.
Did you get a sense you guys almost even grew at halftime? It seemed like you were just a different team.
You said what?
Did you get the sense you guys almost grew as a team as quickly as halftime? You seemed like a different team in the second half.
We just had a rough first half. We just tried to play better in the second half and just keep on pushing, keep on fighting.
Alex, can you explain why you guys had as much trouble as you did with transition defense?
I'm not sure. I guess we just didn't get back. I guess this is something we need to work on.
Alex, can you just give us your general thoughts on Michigan State, what you think of them as a team, obviously?
They're a great team, great experienced players, You just got to give them credit. They played a great game today.
Coach has been saying the whole week, it's not about winning, it's about learning. What did you learn tonight?
We learned a lot about our players. We learned who's fighting, who can keep it going. We learned who, when the going gets rough, who just keeps on fighting.
Who was fighting?
I'm not gonna name names, but just everybody on the team had a little fight in them.
Is there some maybe relief about not having to worry about hearing any more talk about 40 now that that's over right out of the gate and you can just sort of grow from a loss and go on with the season and play however it turns out?
Yeah, I guess so, but we were just taking it one game at a time. We're just looking forward to the next game.
How did you feel like immediately when you came into the game that you kind of needed some energy or needed something from you the start you got off to?
Yeah, I just try to play my role, just bring energy, and just get rebounds, get tough rebounds, just try to bring the team together.
Cal said about a week ago the gym's 12 steps from where you live and you need to start working on shooting some free throws. Is that lesson driven home, especially tonight? You leave 16 points out there on the floor.
Yeah, we'll just get in the gym and keep on shooting our free throws, just keep on working at it.
Alex, how impressed were you with Julius, especially down the stretch when he obviously wasn't 100%?
He's just a great player, He just knows how to get buckets. He knows he's a very hard. He plays hard all the time. We just look for him when he keeps it going.
Anything else for Alex? All right, thank you.
Coach, you said at the before the beginning of this game that it wasn't fair. By the end of the game, you made it more than fair. Talk about how your team's grown up this past couple of days.
Well, what happens is this kind of tournament is great for college basketball. It is terrific for the teams. It's just tough for a really young team. I knew we would start that way. I told the staff. I said, let's just hope it's not 15-0, but I bet you it gets to 12. And we still, throughout the game, instead of that one extra pass, we held the ball. Julius had 8 turnovers for one reason. He held the ball. Then he tried to go against 5 guys. You can't play basketball that way. The ball moves and then you attack. And the ball doesn't move. You hold it and then attack because you're attacking 5 guys. And I kept saying it over and over and over. But here's the deal. We have 17 turnovers, and some of them were so ugly. I know you people were looking at it saying, oh, my gosh. But we also out-rebounded them by 12 rebounds, which is really – I'd like to know the last time a Michigan State team was out-rebounded like that, especially this team, which is a great rebounding team. So we kind of made up for turnovers, which we created none, by rebounding the ball. You missed 16 free throws, you don't deserve to win the game. We were trying to throw it to a big man. He went 0 for 3. I can't have you in the game because we can't throw you the ball. So that's something, again, this should be a great free throw shooting team, and we're not. James Young, here's a kid, the best shooter in the country, goes to the line and goes 2 for 5. But we got to get to the bottom of that, and But I was proud. I told the guys after, here's what it came down to, but I was proud because that could have been 25. It should have been 20 at half, and you all know that. It should have been 20 at half. We changed a little bit how we played. They were sagging so bad that we couldn't run dribble drive. So we just said, okay, we'll run plays every time down if we don't get a breakout layup.
You said you knew it was going to be like that at the beginning. Why? Why did you think it was nerves?
Yeah, they've never been in an environment like this, one. And two, when guys get that, they get into themselves a little bit. It's natural. So now everybody's trying to do their thing, and it looks discombobulated. And that's what it was. And that's what I expected. I told them at half, dudes, you're down 6 baskets. That's amazing. I said, you should be down 20, 22 points right now. Now, the question will be, do you want to try to win the game? They did. Now, when we got it to 6 and then turned it over, took a bad shot, and then got it to 3 and threw it to them with, we just did stuff that shot ourselves in the foot. But that's what kids like this are going to do.
You find your defensive stopper in James, you put him on Harris in the second half, and he didn't score.
But he gave up like 15 points in the first half. So, we don't have enough pride in our defense right now, but that's natural. Our team, we're going to be fine. I've got 4 months to get this right. Less than that now. 3.5 months to get this right.
John, what do you want your guys to take from this? To learn or just take from
Well, you had guys crying in there, which is a good thing. That was Michael Kidd-Gilchrist after Indiana last year. So you had kids crying in there, and I want it to hurt like that. And I think I knew this would get their attention in the first half, but the biggest thing is if you don't do this together, you will not win. You'll never be a special team. So you got to truly do this together, and that's both on defense and offense.
Cal, what was happening in transition?
Guys were jogging. They were sprinting. So again, in a couple bucket games, and you give up 4 of those, 5, how are you going to win? 17 turnovers to 7? I truly don't know how we were 76, whatever it was. I have no idea.
Could you give us your assessment, Michigan State, what you think of them? I know it's early, but just what you saw tonight.
No, they're really good. I mean, what they are is they can really shoot it. They got guys that can drive it. They've got big people. They run their stuff. Their 5 men set great screens on the ball. And they're a good execution team. This is the second game out, and they go 17 assists, 7 turns. I mean, that's unbelievable. And again, I understand we're not the greatest defensive team, but I don't care who you're playing, 17-7. And with these lights and all that was going on around them, and, they're well coached. Tom's a great coach, and they played well.
What do you have in Julius Randle, a guy that, you're able to? Some of the guys said when you need something badly, you throw it into him, he makes something happen.
Well, we just said at this point, the only time they're stopping him is when you hold the ball. So quit holding the ball. Just take it to the lane and ball fake and shoot it over him, and if you miss it, we'll send everybody to the glass. That was our offense. Throw it up and go rebound it. But he's a fighter, again. Basically, I told them they got the 3 in the corner because we had a guy late getting there. Like he just didn't bum rush him. It's the game. It's a minute left. And then the second one was a tip-in. That's how you lose a game. Those are effort things. I remember to play North Carolina, Anthony Davis blocked that jumper. And so that's, And they played. They had been in these moments before. My team had not.
Coach, with these teams being 1 and 2, how strong are you feeling that you guys meet again down the road?
Well, I hope we do, because it probably means we'd both be playing in April. So let's hope we do play.
John,
I hate to play friends. I really don't like playing friends. But if it's in April, I'm fine playing whoever we're playing at that point.
John, Julius posted a lot harder and a lot more often in the second half. I know you want to start him on the perimeter, but was it we
did start him on the perimeter, and then he went into the post.
Was it a little too slow getting to him in the post, or was he a little
first
too
half?
Reluctant? Yes.
No, we were trying to get driving lanes and see what we could do to try to get them in foul trouble. Again, we're averaging 38 free throws a game right now because we attack. We come at you. We're taking it to the rim. And but we have ways of getting them in the post, which we did. and then he just can't hold the ball. Because if he holds the ball, the whole defense is going to sink on him. And then we're going to end up shooting a three, or I want him to get in the lane quickly, and but it's all new. This is the first game where I coached where, okay, we got to change in midstream, and that's what I did. From the second half, I just said, here's how we're playing. We're not doing this. This is what we're doing. So we came out of a couple timeouts, typical freshman. One guy's not listening. I want to strangle him, Not literally, please.
John, could you talk about the way that you thought Alex played and also about the play of the Harrisons?
They did fine. I need Andrew to be more of a lead guard and run this. But how can you expect a kid that's 18 years old, that's never done any of this? I'm changing in midstream, trying to get him to think like I'm thinking. It's a hard deal. Aaron did not play as well as he had been playing. But I thought the guy that made the difference for us was Alex. I mean, he just was a beast. He went after balls. He defended. He blocked shots. He was. I thought Alex was like a difference maker for us.
Last question.
How many free throws are these guys going to take this week in practice?
My hope is I'm in the office at night, and it's 10:30, and they walked 15 steps across the street to go into the practice facility, and I see guys shooting them on their own. That's my hope. But we'll see. I mean, because, they've got to take it on. I mean, it's something that, getting to the foul line and missing is almost demoralizing. So, thanks, folks.